What up, though?
What it do? And welcome back to All About the Ashleys. So today, today's video is basically gonna be more about family, more about talking about our marriage and how we've navigated through those waters, and just some not really pointers or tips or anything, because everybody's relationship is different, but at least
some insight,
exactly, because a lot of people always kind of ask us, especially people our age, like how are we still together and how did we make it so long. So this is just our take on it and kind of what has worked for us. So let's get into it.
What do you think is the most challenging thing about being married?
The most challenging thing,
or maybe just like two things.
All right,
a couple challenging things.
Okay, for me it is definitely the unselfishness.
Yeah, I mean that's human.
That's human, yeah, but you really don't understand before you're married how unselfish you have to. You have to be selfless.
Yeah.
And then add kids into the mix. You really have to
you stretch yourself thin.
It doesn't matter about you anymore. Not that you can't, have it all like most women and men want, but it's just work to get there. Yeah. And I don't think a lot of people, especially around our age, really realize that, and I don't think we did. Back in the day, we didn't realize exactly how much we have to be selfless, and it was just like
we didn't know how selfless we had to be until 6 years ago.
Right.
And we've been married six years.
Shoot, even then we were struggling. Yeah. Okay.
They say the first 5 years is the challenging part.
They say, I've heard the 7-year itch. You get an itch at 7 years, and I'm like, oh Lord, what is this itch gonna be? I hope he just buys a motorcycle and
some itching cream.
As
I'm scratching.
Right. Get you some hydrocortisone.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think that's the major thing, that you'll be like, oh, I am not selfish, I'm ready for a marriage, I'm not a selfish person, but you don't realize how selfish you are, right? Until you're in that relationship or that marriage.
Because you only have to think about
yourself. Exactly.
I mean, now you're bringing in kids, and then you're bringing in kids at a young age,
right?
So now you're a young parent.
You're still trying to figure out who the hell you are.
Exactly. Now you gotta show somebody else how to be who they are, while working together with a partner who you don't even know who they are. They don't know who they are themselves.
Exactly.
And for me, I just feel like you're young, kids wise. Maybe I should say it that way. No. I'm not promoting 16 and pregnant. What I'm saying is, for me and my wife, it worked out.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, what I'm saying is, it can work out.
Yes.
I went around circles, but there you go, guys. It came back.
I don't know. For me, though, the way I think of it is that every relationship is different.
Yeah.
So what may work for you, that's what I tell people a lot when they ask me, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're that age, you have 2 kids, you've been married that long. I'm like, yes, I have. And I'm like, it wasn't easy at all. No. My sister Amy, I'm so sorry for your ears, because you heard a lot of it, but it wasn't easy, but we were willing to fight and do the work. People need to realize a relationship is work.
It's all work.
It is a full-time job.
It's all work and compromise.
Yes. And if you're not willing to do that, then 9 times out of 10 your relationship is not going to work, because, who's going to fight for you if not you? So, but for me, it was more so, I don't know if if the young way was the way to go, but I'm blessed that it worked out for me, because I feel like it's really hard for us in our relationship to get to know who we were as people, trying to grow up in this family, you know? Like, how does the AAA fam cohesively grow up together? Like, that don't even sound like possible.
That's basically what happened.
Right. Like, you have 2 kids, basically, young adults, parenting a baby who needs all the help and attention in the world. You don't even know who the heck you are yet. And then you're trying to tell this other person, it's like, what how do I do this? So I think for me, it was really hard to really come to who I am, especially like for me, like just a little backstory is, I had a lot of depression and went through a lot of trauma, as a child. So for me, it was having to deal with all of that and still try to be this wife figure or this mother figure, and I didn't feel that way myself. So like for me, it was extremely hard trying to navigate being married, being in a relationship, being a mother, having to work to provide for your family. It was just really hard for me. So I definitely would urge you guys to wait at least until...
That's not what I was saying.
Until... I know that's not what you're saying, babe. I know. But I'm just saying, like, I think... But you never know, though. Because what if we waited until we was 23, 24? Will we even be in each other's lives? Like, I just feel like things happen for a reason. Things are going to go the way they're supposed to be. They're destined to be. Or, you know, fate, whatever you may believe in. But for me, that's what I think about it. Because... I don't like to regret a lot of things, and I don't like to look back and be like, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Nah, be like, it is what it was, and we just gotta keep moving with it. Like, roll with the punches. Whatever hand you dealt, start figuring out your cards, get them together, and deal them back, play them right back. I think that if you can find yourself, you know, like, and know who you are before a relationship,
more power to
I think that would be a good way to go about it, because it was extremely hard. Like, I didn't know if I knew who I was without him, or if I knew who I was without being a mother, or, you know, like, so you have to strip all that away while still maintaining it so you don't lose it. Not allowing outside sources. And I don't just mean our family, I mean other people who, because my thing is, let's be true, let's be honest. When you're in a marriage, you're a lie if you say that you are in love and bliss through your whole marriage. You're not.
It's not possible.
Exactly. So to me, you fall in and out of love, and it's very possible to get an attraction to someone else. During that time of you being in and out of love, you have to learn how to continue to fall in love with this person every single day. You have to choose that. It's a choice.
It's a choice.
Right? Exactly. Like, I feel like it's a choice. You have to wake up every day and say, I want to stay in this marriage. I want to be in this marriage. So what do I need to do? And so for us, I think that because we were younger, that we kind of played into that a little bit more. We would allow other people to kind of fog our vision.
Everybody had an opinion.
Exactly.
And everybody's opinion was definitely voiced.
And it was taken.
Yeah.
Like, because we are young, so we're listening to our friends, or we're listening to our family members, and we're like, okay, they shouldn't have did this and da. But it's like, are you okay with that? Are you okay with living in this relationship with this happening? Then if you are, then so what? You go with what you guys as a couple can handle.
Yeah.
Like, cause I know, talking about Amy again, shout out Amy, but all the conversations we had, like, my sister always be like, you are better than me, Jill. Like, I could not do it,
But that's where selflessness and selfishness comes into play.
True.
Not saying that she's selfish, but I'm saying that we had to learn how to not think or say exactly what she said.
Right. Exactly. So I think that was something that was very difficult for us. But we've always kind of had a pretty open, free relationship. I feel like
not an open relationship.
Not an open, sorry y'all.
No,
but like with each other, with communication and conversation, it was very open. Like we wouldn't really hide like stuff from each other.
No.
If we were like both walking down the street, even when we first freaking started dating each other.
If you about to say what I think you about to say, then I'm gonna have to stop you. Are you about to say saying, oh, this person's cute and that person's cute?
Yes.
No. So the first time, because I've never been in a relationship, I've never been in a super serious relationship to where that was okay to do. So when the first time that she did that to me, do you remember the first time you did it?
Was it at the mall? I feel like it was at a mall.
No.
When was it?
The first time she did that to me, it caught me the fuck off guard. So we're at the table. I'm newly meeting her family. We went to Joe's Crab Shack or something like that. And it was this waiter, our server. And he came over to the table, and then they just all went down the row from auntie to niece to kids down there. Oh, he cute. Oh, he cute. Oh, he cute. And then my wife at the time, girlfriend. Oh, he is cute. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? Am I not sitting here? I got the touching and pinching myself. Like, what the fuck? Am I here? Like, you don't just disrespect me in front of your whole family, bro? Like,
right. See, and he took it as disrespect, but like for me and my family, as he could clearly see, that was just
it was a norm.
Yeah, it was comfortable. Like, if you're comfortable, you can say someone is attractive and not be like, oh my gosh, I want them.
I just didn't feel like we were there at that time.
See, I've always been Jill, so I didn't know how else to be, like, other than myself. So for me, that was just what it was. But yeah, I do remember, like,
I got quiet.
We had a conversation about it.
Yeah, I definitely.
And he was like, would you, like, I feel like you were like, how would you feel if I said some girl was cute? I said if she was cute, then I'll be like, oh, she was. Like, now to this day, guys, we'll be in the store and say we're like shopping separately. We'll go and find each other if it's somebody we need to show the other person and be like, babe, look at this girl, look at her. Like, or look at that dude, he da-da-da, you know? So like now it's just like fluid. We can just have conversation with each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, be honest. Like, cause I remember too that he used to feel some type of way. I don't know if you remember this, babe, but he used to feel some type of way, y'all, about like me saying a celebrity was cute.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, it's a celebrity.
But then again, at those times, I guess I can say I was battling with my own insecurities, and I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, I don't give a fuck about this rich nigga. He ain't got nothing on me. Like, other than money, I beat that nigga up. But like, that's me battling with my own insecurities. So I feel like that's a part of the process of growing up when you growing up with your spouse, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I had to learn and understand that that's kind of okay.
Right.
You know, because now I probably say it more than she do now.
Y'all.
Like,
y'all.
I'm like, bruh. Bae.
Danny Lay.
She
Tiffany Haddish.
She bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, okay, bro.
It was an obstacle for
yeah.
sure.
Another obstacle to get through. He really could not understand how open of a person I am, how comfortable of a person I am if I'm with people that I'm comfortable with. Like, his friends would even talk to him. My friends, when I was like getting to know their new friends, like still to this day, people always be like, that's Jill, or like the people who know me get it.
Yeah.
And they understand. But like, even when I first started dating him, and then his best friend Adam, hey Adam, I would have conversations with the both of them, or I will say something and they be like,
okay, Jill, that's a little bit too much,
right? Yeah. And for me, it just was like, why do people trip out? Like, I don't know, I feel like we done that with like raising the kids too. we don't really necessarily shelter,
No.
you know, them from anything. It's to me, anything can be.
I talk to my kids like they regular humans. There's no
Yes.
boo-boos and gagas and all that wild shit.
So it was like, you know, you can always converse with them about anything. If they have a question, if they are, you know, curious about something, to me it's just better to talk it out. That's kind of how like my aunts were. They were very vulgar and didn't really hide things from us, and I felt like that was good for me and my sister, and you know, we grew up to be, to me, decent young women. So I don't think that it made me want to like steer the opposite way. Can't help it sometimes, especially when I'm comfortable.
And then it's always just, it's the challenge of her being as comfortable as she is with saying whatever she wants to say. I have to, not in a sense match it, but I have to
be comfortable with
it. I have to remind myself, okay, she not intentionally trying to piss you or whoever off.
Right.
She's just being herself, and you have to realize that that's your wife. You knew who you married, and back her up. That's all we got for you today.
That is all we have. But yeah, those are our obstacles. That's how we got through it. Ow, Zaki. He's so rough. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Say hi.
All right,
Say
guys.
hi, AAA fam. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching today. If you like this video,
subscribe
and
give
that thumbs up. Hit thumbs up, baby.
And click that bell.
Click that bell for post notifications so you guys can know the next time we upload our videos. It's every Wednesday and Friday for now. Let us know in the comments what you guys want to hear from us about black families, about anything.
Young families.
Teen parent, marriage. Right. Alright, guys, we love you and thanks for watching.
All about the Ashleys.
All about the Ashleys. Bye.
Bye. Say bye, baby.
Bye.